all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, yeah, in the limit, yeah. Super fly for the dumbos, plenty slides like a shuffle. Hit the cadence on my young Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, about the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That bet you say you didn't never. I'm a step, no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat. Dripping from the. No, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. Fair Gama store. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Matt back, looking clean. Dead president and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Patience thinner than a penny hoe.
Rub your empty your pockets. I don't do that. In my prison, you do what I tell you. Get over here. He's gonna get nasty.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like True Goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did boy.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Ka'imi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Gun. I got you.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Here we go.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
21.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. On the crossing route, complete. It's Fuller. A gain of 39 that time. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. Dances by him. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watson on 3rd down, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Go ahead.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
21.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Got some real estate inside the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And now look at him go. 30, 10, and he will have a touchdown. Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Christian Covington in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Gun.
51's Mike 51.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come back.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Watson going to give this one to Miller. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And he's got this down to the 35. That good for 19 and a 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now a first down throw, Watson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Demaryius Thomas from 21 yards away. And the Texans will extend their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Millet. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Reset.
On second down, here's Watson. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Touchdown, Houston. Demaryius Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot down.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Go ahead.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right at the 35. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to...
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. DeForest Buckner able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
He don't get Webb in there.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Richmond. Down. Blue 80. Come back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Tiger.
From the gun, here's Watson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Yo, I'm glad I'm recording.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that side.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
I like the footwork back there. I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end... Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. To throw on second is Watson. He's going to launch this thing
he's
way
got him too.
downfield.
Damn, who's over there? Ward?
It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, 35 yards. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What's up, Pimpin'? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to me getting my ass whooped. Yo, getting beat so bad right now.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
This guy kills me regularly, man. Like, I'm testing my skills.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more.
Set up and all that. I just happy to get this guy. I wish I could have had him on another time. 31 now, third quarter. Anyway, how you doing this morning, man?
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Got 31 points. And I ain't even quit because I need to see the rest of this game.
That's fielded in the end zone.
See how it works out.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable?
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Garoppolo to throw on second down. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
Sure you watch that.
If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Make sure you watch that.
Play action. Garoppolo under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jadeveon Clowney able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to find Garcon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold with an extra point, and the lead is down to 24. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it, as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Just keeping the play. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. DeForest Buckner in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Come back. Tiger.
Here's Watson. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. He finds an opening past the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Being chased out left. And it's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Back to throw, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we...
I mean, this game is over anyway, so let's see if I can find some linebackers with some speed that I'm not using. Coyle, Mendoza. Yeah, I think I'll put Coyle and Mendoza on there. Coyle got an 89 acceleration. I need that. Can he catch?
Chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do.
I ain't finished. We can wait. This dude. Okay. Both of them can catch a little bit. Fred Warner can catch. Malcolm Smith can catch. Pick up some speed. I'm going to have to start using these guys in the middle.
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
All right, let's try it now.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Grand 38.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Trying to improvise. And some room to work. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out,
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here again is McKinnon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now it's Breida. And he's into the clear. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. The American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America? Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the To the clout, I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Hello?
No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yep, I didn't hear nothing that last game.
21.
Nothing at all.
4 down.
That's him.
Black 80!
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1 Omaha.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And that is incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
21. 13. 11.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo.
There we go.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there, 57 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Yeah, you got to throw on this guy. You can't let him just...
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
All right. Yeah, because I played this guy before. I could probably... I had no
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
And that was a blowout. I got to see what that does.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, Trubisky. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now Trubisky to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. And got his man complete. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, let's go. That's not even the play I wanted.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Oh, if I was him, I would not go for it. But you can't tell these guys. Can't tell these guys. Nah.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them.
Moore's
They're
already
going to go for it on 4th.
Oh, my God.
And the 49ers going to take another timeout.
I don't even know why.
And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
18.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Looking
Oh.
deep downfield. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Whose man was
Trey Burton, 40 yards.
I don't even know whose man that was. Yeah, that
And the
shit-
Bears
oh
are
my
an
God.
extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no
He's so
good.
happy he made it.
He misses the extra point,
He shouldn't have
and
got
this
that. We all
remains a
know.
7-6 game.
All right.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to
Damn,
do
now
it
I
on the
gotta
last
face
drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
By 20. Black 80.
Toss play to McKinnon. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo gets this one left side to Pettis. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now Cohen. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Hope the resolution's better, because you got to get something.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Blue. Red,
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Trubisky with a give to Howard.
Damn!
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are in for 6. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
Oh, timing is everything on a...
And it's this guy. Look, he pauses every time. This is why I'm going to be streaming some. As soon as I get this resolution right, I'll probably start it next weekend. So I think I'm going to try to start next weekend. I don't even know if I'm going to post this one. I'm just going to check the resolution, see what I can do, figure it out. Maybe I'll post the next one. And next weekend, my next weekend off, I'll start my games. Because I want the campaign mode. Like, that'd be some real chill stuff to do right now. Start working on that, get through it, boom, boom, boom. During the week, I'll play these competitive games. Weekends, I'm taking a break, man. I'm chilling.
Route like this, he tried to drive that football into a tight spot, and if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Yeah, I like that schedule. Weekends, get your campaign modes in. During the week, get your competitive games in. You're going to have to do it. People who do stuff like this.
Gotta go.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout.
So busy pausing. Trying to write notes and stuff. I don't know what he's doing. I probably blocked him. Let me check it. He's probably trying to write me stuff, and I probably blocked him already.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, I've already blocked him. So he's trying to send me notes, and I've already blocked him because he's lazy.
Hurry!
I swear, man.
Red,
This is Cohen.
That's that one up.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
Hey, gotta go.
They run. This is Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
This is the most irritating guy. You see how many times? Nah, we're not. I'm gonna upload it and see what it look like, and I'm deleting this. This is call it test stream morning. Test stream. Not to be saved. Test stream. We're not even gonna put it in the category. And this is why you have to wait to play, because like this, he's purposely trying to irritate you. He's purposely trying to frustrate you. That's how these guys are, man. It's ridiculous. I think I need my mic volume up though. Let me try that now. So after the second quarter,
touchdown. A great play there. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will add on to their now Parkey for the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for two is going to come up empty. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
I got you.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
21.
This is Breida. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge, getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has, able to play the run and the pass so well.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to the booth right after this. Now a toss play. It's Breida. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Breida. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like...
Running a blitz. And you do it quick. You just got to pull that blitz stopper out. I know you have one. There you go. This is why, when I come back, he don't even have any pauses left. He's so busy trying to. When I come back, y'all in trouble. I got stuff I'm going to do. When I come back, y'all in trouble.
He had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears will extend their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. This time the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Garoppolo now, first down throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
13, 11.
Garoppolo on first down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Trubisky now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, gotta go. Red, up.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He sets to fire deep. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Red, up.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Trubisky. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there.
They need to stop. Get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
18.
Now it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes this one.
He's back to pausing.
For a Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
Okay.
They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
13, 6.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
No doubt. We faded low.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, good move. And now the spin. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Gotta go.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
I don't know what
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Let's go, we're on the ball.
I hate to not use what you're
There you go, we go. You see it, you see it?
On first down, they run with Howard. Open space inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
I might go with that. I might go with that. I might go with that. I might go with that.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless. And so am I. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Here's Trubisky. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Red, up. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Red, up. Red, up.
Trubisky will throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try to finish it ourselves.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Check. 4 down. 4 down. Line 59. White. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check it out.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. Danny Trevathan in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
We got 91 minutes on the stream. Let me check something. Yeah, we got 91. Oh, shoot. My mic. Yeah, my mic's fine. We're good. We got 91 minutes on the stream. I think we're fine. I don't know why it was white just now. All right. We're good. We'll go ahead and finish it out. I don't really care. I'm just trying to get this done. Relax, enjoy. It's my day off. This is the point.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. 12. White.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Jimmy G has not looked bad. He probably just pushed it. This is 499.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Yep.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
120. 180.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be hit and driven into the turf.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And an alley to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Yo, this dude is a waste of time. I wish I could not play him again.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
We're go, let's go. Gotta go.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Finding some room at midfield. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. He got 29 yards that time.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
Hey. 48 Mike. You better be afraid of me.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Hurry.
Got three down.
Move.
Mike 51.
Red, up. Hands up.
Right here, guys. Mike, what do you want? Mike.
Hey, 18. Hands up.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
Yep.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Let's go.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
We got
So that'll do it.